Hello, hi everyone, Nikolai is here. I hope everybody had a wonderful and glorious Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and had a lot of fun with friends and family and loved ones. Um, what I wanted to share with you today was really often question that I'm getting every time a Bitcoin makes a regular and quite normal price correction after all-time high. It comes down and it goes down sometimes even 30-40% in comparison to that all-time high, and then people say, oh, but Bitcoin is dead, finally it's crashing, it's done, Bitcoin will be no more and stuff like that. But how come, I'll ask you this, how come that when Bitcoin makes a jump from 15 grand to 20 grand in about a week, everybody says, oh, well done, Bitcoin, bravo, and stuff like that, and all of the sudden, when it goes back to even 12,000 as it went back, everybody's forgetting that that same Bitcoin was just 7 or 8,000 a month ago, or a bit more, or that it was just 2,000 summer this year, or it was 1,000 at the beginning of the year. So even if it goes back to $5,000, which was original prediction for this year, for the end of the year, how much Bitcoin will be, even if it goes down to $5,000, it's still 500% of growth this year alone. So bear in mind, Bitcoin is very fluctuant and very volatile, as you can see. But as every new technology, every technology that's still in its infancy, and Bitcoin is right there at its infancy still, as hard as it to believe, and as crazy as it sounds, Bitcoin is still in its infancy, and we're just scratching the surface of its unmeasurable potential. We are just we can still call ourselves early adopters, and that's the great thing about it. And that's why it's so volatile, because people have heard about it, don't know what it is, they want to invest. They see it's going down, they sell it because they want to salvage what they can. But nobody's looking the big picture, nobody's thinking ahead, and in the long run, Bitcoin can only go up. As many times as I said, I'll repeat it again, and I cannot emphasize enough, there is simple natural law that drives Bitcoin to go up. It's very limited supply, and it's harder and harder to get it, and more people want it. So the demand's growing, the supply is limited, it's harder to get it, so guess what? What's going to happen with the value? It can only go up. So forget about small fluctuations, regular ups and downs, because this is all normal. As the new technology is being adopted, and until it reaches critical mass, it's going to be like this. After that, it's going to have that parabolic high, parabolic rise, and it's going to reach a very high price, and it's going to settle right there somewhere after it reaches the critical adoption rate, or mass, should I say. And in the long run, it can only go up, so don't think about selling it. When it starts going down, that's actually the best opportunity to stack up and to buy more and just keep it if you don't have anything else to do with it. And as good as it sounds, that's not a bad idea at all, just to buy it and keep it, because it is going to go up. But why would you just keep it? As I said many times before, instead you can put it to work and work on multiplying your Bitcoin, and use the platforms and system that will allow you to multiply the amount of Bitcoin you have while you're waiting for the value to go up. So profiting both ways. Instead of just keeping it in your e-wallet or hardware storage, cold wallet, whatever you want to call it, instead of keeping it there collecting dust, you can put it to work and multiplying the amount of Bitcoin you have while you're waiting for the value to go up. And once again, I cannot emphasize this enough, every correction, every price correction is quite normal and perfectly fine for Bitcoin, because after it reaches all-time high, it goes down, but when it comes back stronger than before. I hope you liked the video. I hope you got some value out of this. Don't worry about Bitcoin. Don't be one of those panic sellers when it starts going down, because that's exactly what causes that chain reaction. And it sometimes takes a while for Bitcoin to bounce back, but it always does, and it comes back stronger. Go live your dreams, do something about Bitcoin, because in a few years of time, you'll be happy you've done it. Bye-bye.